All right, guys, so this is going to be your Cornell notes on how to use a coordinate plane. Just to go over some basic vocabulary that you had just learned. So you learned that this right and left line is called the x-axis, and then up and down is the y-axis. And this right here is the origin. All right, so most important things that we need to know is how to identify the points and where they go. So we're going to use the same graph to mark up. Okay, so here is our Cornell style notes. So we have the quadrants, which in our vocabulary you would have come across these as well. It goes in a counterclockwise fashion. Okay, so quadrant 1 has positive x, positive y. Quadrant 2 is positive x, negative x, positive y. Negative x, positive y. 3 is negatives and negatives, negative x, negative y. 4 is positive x, negative y. Okay, so that's how you identify the quadrants. Coordinate pairs. Okay, so a coordinate pair is written as x, comma, y. Okay, so basically x means right and left. And y means up and down. And we're going to use those directions in order to find to get from one point to another. So being able to explain to me how to start from the origin and pop a certain point. All right, so those are some basic overview of what we were doing as far as vocabulary goes. So for one of these coordinate pairs, let's go ahead and plot one of the points. So I'm going to go negative 5, comma, 3. Okay, so this means I need to go negative 5 to the left, right? That's going to be, and we're going to use this one graph again. So negative 5, we're going to go to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to go up 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to plot my point here, and that's my point 5, negative 5 and 3. How about negative 7, comma, negative 2? So x value is negative 7, y value is negative 2. So I'm going to go, you can use a different colored pencil, different colored pen or pencil if you would like. So we're going to go over 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? And then I'm going to go down 2, 1, 2. So actually my point is right there. So kind of difficult to see, especially when it's in a different color, huh? Let's try that. I should listen to myself more often, huh? Okay, so we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, down 1, 2. There we go, much easier to see. So this would be negative 7, negative 2. All right, let's work on, this is a different way of looking at a graph. Move that out of the way. Okay, so this right here could be used for a coordinate plane. This chart, because really all they are is a coordinate plane. So I'm going to still stick with this graph here that we have. I'm just going to move it down. You can write on the one that you still have. All right, so I want to plot these points. So E is going to be at -2 and +2. So I'm going to start at my origin, and I'm going to go over 1, 2, and then up 1, 2. Okay, so there is my E. I'll mark that as an E. Do a different color. Okay, so F is going to be 7 and 2. So I'm going to go over +7, so to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then I'm going to go up 2, so that is point F. And then we're going to go +7, -2. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, down 1, 2. This is point G. And then finally, we will go -2 and -2. So that'd be -2 over, -2 down. Okay? If I were to connect all these dots, I would have a rectangle, which you will then use to find the area, but that's a little bit later on. All right, so that's how you would use a table and the graph together. Finally, on this thing here, this graph right here, that you should have in your notebook as well, this is going to be used to identify some points. Okay, so if I wanted to know what is point A, so I'm going to go to point A, right here. I'm going to count over, so I'm going to go to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I went too far, so 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have X is 6, Y is 5. That would be point B. Point A. Oh, darn it. There we go. All right, how about point E? A lot of people get confused with point E. Okay, so E is right here on the x-axis. So that means I'm going to go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my x will be 5. But am I going up or down at all? No, I'm staying at 0. So my point then for E is 5, 0. Let's look at point H. Okay, so H is going to be, we're going to go over 1, 2, 3, 4 in positives, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 in negative. And let's see if you can get G and F on your own. Okay, hopefully you paused your video and actually gave it a really good shot. So here is the answers. Okay, so for G, am I going over at all? So I'm right here on the y-axis. So I'm not really going anywhere on my x-axis. So my x-axis actually is 0. And then I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4. So it would be 0 and -4. And then for F, we're going over 1, 2, 3 in the negative direction. And then 1, 2 down in the negative direction. All right, that's introduction to coordinate plane in a nutshell. So go ahead and continue on your path, and we'll link up later.